Good morning and welcome to a new year, 2024. It's January the 1st in the morning, and I wanted to invite you to flow into the new year with Warrioress, with me, and with some of the themes that I'm going to be carrying through to the new collection of Warrioress. And I've been contemplating the cycles of life as we have come through another full circle, another lap around the sun. I wanted to honor the previous year that has passed, the previous lap that we have run, and also to step into the new calendar year, the new lap around the sun from this moment, and for what we will witness the unfolding of this year. And I'd love us to set some intentions together. I have designed a sequence that incorporates the theme, the cycles, a mandala flow. So we're going to move beautifully in circles around the mat. I'm even just creating a Palo Santo cleansing energy circle. I am wearing my new solar circles shorts with this beautiful pattern by a gorgeous designer called Simi, and she has created a couple of new prints for me, and I've just been sewing them, so I'll be introducing them to you in the next few weeks as well. It's an exciting time. So let us get started. This practice will probably be around 45 minutes. I haven't timed. I'm just going to go with the flow, and I invite you to join me. So find yourself on your mat. Come to a comfortable seat. Soften your gaze and soften your breath as you land in the present moment in 2024. And start bringing your attention to your breath. And we'll breathe together for a moment. Breathing in for 4, holding for 4, breathing out for 4, holding out, and continuing that cycle. And so together we inhale for 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, 2 more rounds, 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, and sit in the fizz of your energy, landed in this space. We'll crawl to a 4-point position. I'll just move my tea and place my blocks at the top of the mat. Palms press into the earth, wrists beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips, and moving through a cat-cow with your breath, sending your tailbone back and your heart space shines forward. And then curl your spine like a cat, curving and moving with your breath, expanding and awakening through your spine. Pushing through the heels of your hands and the shins, the bones in your legs. And starting to compress and de-stress. Opening up, preparing your body for the practice by bringing yourself into this present moment. And then place your palms to the top of your mat, tuck your toes, and send your hips sky high to your first downward dog, pushing through the heels of your hands, maybe just walking through your dog there to find your stillness. Your neck is soft, your hips seek the sky, your heels sink to earth. Pushing through your arms, firming your upper arms, softening your knees, hips still high. Then look to your thumbs and gently stroll towards them. Softening in a forward fold when you reach the top of your mat. Your crown softens to the earth, and then we roll. And rolling our shoulders in a beautiful circle of your shoulders. Your crown reaches above you. And then paint a mandala, this beautiful circle, creating a hole, pressing your palms together, looking to your thumbs and stretching into that space beyond, and gathering stardust, life force, energy from above, and bringing that into your heart space. Taking some deep breaths here as you find your Tadasana pose. Paint an imaginary circle around you. Standing in the center, your circle of power. Feel power rising from our gorgeous, greatest Mama Earth beneath you. Lifting through your legs. Tilt your pelvis slightly forward. Send your ribs high out of your pelvic bowl and soften your shoulders down to the earth. Palms face forward to receive power, life force, and lift your crown to the sky, feeling the strength and stability in your mountain pose. Starting the year grounded. And then we reach up to the cosmos, reaching to the light above. Then part those clouds and paint a mandala with your arms. Press your palms to the earth, your crown softens. Halfway lift, bring your hands to your shins. Elongate through your spine, your neck in line. Press your palms back down and step your right foot back to the back of the mat, and then your left to your plank. Pushing through your arms, strong, straight line through your body, heels pushing back, engaging through your core. Then soften your knees, untuck your toes, and bring your chest and chin to the earth. Cobra pose, engaging through your legs. And release. Let's bring your palms in a tripod to the top corners of the mat. Engage through your legs. Cobra. Moving through this a couple of times. Allow energy to move through your body like a wave. And then bring your palms to your ribs. Tuck your toes. Strong push up to your knees. Lift and send your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Pushing through your palms, finding your stillness in your dog for 3 deep nourishing breaths. Breathing in life force, prana, breath. And releasing with deep sighs. Releasing any of the energy from the previous year. Letting it go now, releasing. Then look to your thumbs and take a beautiful, romantic stroll towards them. Folding over your legs, allow your torso to drape over your thighs and rolling up. Our first sun salutation of the year. Reaching your palms to press above and bringing the new energy, the new excitement for the year ahead, stepping into the unknown. And again, we sun salute. Press your palms above, paint your beautiful mandala and float through it to press your palms on the earth. Halfway lift, palms to shins, extend your spine. Press your palms back to the earth and step back this time with your left foot, and then your right foot meets at the back of the mat. Strong plank, holding, empowering through your plank. Knuckles pressing in, fingertips clawing through the mud or your mat. Pressing and softening your knees, untucking your toes, chest and chin to the earth, cobra. Inhaling higher and release. Bring your palms to the top edges of the mat, engaging through your legs. Cobra. Moving this wave of energy through your body. Unfurling. And then tucking your toes, pushing up to your knees. Downward facing dog. Nourishing your body in your down dog. Nourishing with breath. And gratitude and grace to be here, to be in this moment. With all the promise and potential of the year ahead. Soften your neck. Then look to your thumbs, crouch like a tiger, ready to pounce. And hop to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale and soften. And then we rise. Rising and reaching into that untapped potential. Reaching to grab from the cosmos whatever you desire, what you dream of for this year. And so let us set an intention now to flow with for this practice and for the year. Let's flow through one more sun salutation, A. Reaching up, extending into that space beyond. Let's reach beyond our boundaries this year. Part the clouds, paint your mandala with your arms. And press your palms, halfway lift, extending your spine, and then press your palms. If you'd like to jump back, join me. If you'd like to step back to your plank and flow through your cobra, then that's your practice, it's your choice. Please flow how you wish to. I'm going to tuck in my elbows and jump back to chaturanga. And then up to upward facing dog, pulling through, shining your heart forward, rolling over your toes, downward facing dog. Pushing through your arms, feeling the warmth in your body, creating new energy. Pushing and pulling, stira and stuka. And just thinking of your intention, what you want to flow with today, and what you want to create, what magic you want to manifest this year. Look to your thumbs, crouch and jump gently, floating up to your halfway and softening, surrendering. As we roll our shoulders. And moving through each pose with breath and with presence. Let us sweep into our chair pose, bringing our weight into the heels, pulling your shins back, tucking your tailbone, sinking. Arms extend, looking up, looking out, looking to the future. Maybe seeing a light at your third eye, shining this intuitive wisdom. Reach up and soften down to your Uttanasana, forward fold to halfway lift. Press your palms, jumping back or stepping back to your Chaturanga. Upward facing and downward facing dog. This time stepping left foot to center to release your right leg. Sending your heel high, opening up your hip. Then aligning your pelvis and stepping your right foot to right thumb. Back foot lands at a 45-degree angle, setting up your warrior S1 base, rising. Your first powerful warrior S pose of the year, sinking into your front knee, reaching up. What courage can you cultivate? What bold and beautiful moves can you make this year? Paint your mandala, untuck your back toes, press your palms framing your front foot, step back to your plank and flow through Chaturanga, upward facing or cobra, downward facing dog. Step your right foot into the middle, releasing your left foot. Opening your hip. And then reaching up, aligning your pelvis. Send your left foot to meet your left thumb. Back foot lands at a 45-degree angle, reaching up to warrior one or warrior S1. Whichever terminology you want to use. I just love calling it a warrior S flow, as that is my brand, that is my existence right now. Sinking into your front knee. And then parting those clouds. Back foot swings to step back to your plank and flow through your vinyasa, Chaturanga. Upward facing and downward facing dog. Taking 3 breaths here. I'm just going to kneel to take off my jumper. It's getting hot. This beautiful practice is warming my body. And so just releasing, undressing. I'll meet you in your downward dog and stepping to the top of the mat and falling over and then rising, sitting back into your chair. Finding some beautiful strength there. Pulling your shins back, sinking through your tailbone. Strong moment. And rise. Bring your palms to Namaste at your heart space. The center of your world. Reaching up, we flow. Press your palms. Paint your mandala and float down. Halfway lift. Exhale back down to earth. And let's place the palms of our hands connected to the soles of the feet. And we'll just hang in this beautiful forward fold, which creates this push and pull motion. And soften over your thighs while straightening through the back chain of your body, through your hamstrings, your calves, releasing through each vertebrae in your spine. And allowing this beautiful stretch through the back chain of your body, opening up, pressing your palms and stepping back, flowing through your vinyasa, chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing dog. All right. And so we've reached the sequence of the mandala. So we'll move around the mat. 2 full circles. A hero's journey as we move through each pose, each challenge, as we will move through this new year, this new cycle. And so let's create some magic. And let us sustain our strength. And let us release and destroy what is no longer serving us. Step your left foot to the center and take your right leg on a journey to push your heel towards the sun, opening up your hip. Find your pelvic alignment and send your heel back up to the sky. Then look to your right thumb and bring your right toes to meet. Unfurl your right palm, your right arm to reach up in your twisted low lunge, looking to your thumb and follow your thumb with your gaze as you bring your hand to the inside of your right foot. You may want to bring a block to the inside of your right ankle to push through into your right ankle pose. So drop your back foot to 90 degrees and unfurl to the left side. Reaching up into, again, that space beyond. Looking to the stars to guide you. And expand and stretch, creating more space in your body. As we next inhale, we rise to warrior 2. Finding your pose, finding your power, and paint a beautiful arc across the sky. And landing back in your warrior 2 to release your front knee. Just move your block if you grabbed it. Toes point towards the top edges of your mat. So you're facing to the side of the mat. We will sink into our goddess pose. Holding and just maybe pulsing in your goddess. And from here, we will take the back foot to become the front. So your left leg, your toes point towards the top of the mat. Your back foot lands at a 90-degree angle. Arms reach at shoulder height and sink into your front knee. Flip your left palm and paint that beautiful arc as you reverse your warrior S. And landing and framing your left foot to step back to your downward facing dog. Again, stepping your left foot into center and lifting your right heel to the sky. Opening your hip. And then realigning and stepping your right foot to meet your right thumb. Unfurling, reaching up, reaching into that space beyond. Now if you need to grab your block to open up for your side angle pose. Press your right palm onto the earth or your block. Your knee meets your arm to support each other. Let's support each other through this beautiful new year. Right angle pose. Readjusting, finding extra space, finding perfect alignment. Looking to your arms, knees, feet, hands. Where can you create more excellence? Striving for excellence. And then rising to your warrior two. Sinking there. Looking to your right palm. Painting your beautiful arc. Stretching through your side body. And landing again. Releasing out of your warrioress. Again, just moving your block. And this time bringing your toes, pointing them slightly inwards as you reach up. And we will float down to the mat in a beautiful forward bend. Bringing your right palm beneath your gaze. And extending, twisting your left arm to the sky. Looking to, seeking the left arm into the sky. And then pressing your left palm in front of your forehead and unfurling, unraveling to reclaim your strength. Looking to your thumb. That's what this year has been for me, is an unraveling. Folding down. Bring your palms underneath your body. Chaturanga your arms. So tucking your elbows into your center axis and bringing your forehead to the earth. Your forehead, your crown, sorry. Your forebrain, your crown. And pushing up. We're going to rise from here and setting up for your warrior two. Back to the front. So you're sinking into your left knee. Reversing her. And then framing your foot and stepping back to your downward dog. And so we have painted one beautiful circle. And I was just saying about last year was unraveling and this year is reclaiming. And that's what my intention is for the year. I might as well share. My intention is to reclaim warrioress, to empower her, to grow her. And I hope that you come on that journey with me. Let's step our right foot into the center line and release our left heel to the sky. Send it high. And realign your pelvis and tuck your knee into your chest and step your left foot to left thumb. Unfurling. Side twisting your low lunge. Looking to your left thumb. Following your gaze and placing your palm on the inside of your left ankle. Pressing. Back foot lands at a 90-degree angle. And we rise to our side angle pose. Holding here. Again, finding that perfect alignment. Everything in one straight axis for us to rise to our warrior two from. Holding here. Feeling that strength in your base. Build your foundations for this year for you to launch from. Sinking down, creating strength and releasing out of that slightly to reverse, sink down and then release. Toes point to the outer edges, the outer corners of your mat, and sink into your goddess pose. Slightly pulsing, easing into this beautiful squat, this strengthening for your adductors. And then ease out. Back foot, which was your front foot, so your left foot at a 90-degree angle. Right foot towards the front of the top of your mat, which was the back of your mat. Am I confusing you yet? Sinking into your warrior two. Looking out over your right fingertips, your drishti, your gaze, seeks your fingertips. Flip your palm and follow that gaze as you paint a beautiful mandala across the sky. Easing out of your warrior two to float down to downward facing dog. So we're on the back side of our mats. Let's step our right toes into center and release. Left heel to sky. And sending it high. Then finding your pelvic alignment. Tuck your knee, your left knee to chest to step your left foot to left thumb. Unraveling, unfurling. Reaching up with your left hand into your twisted side angle. Then following your gaze to place your palm on the inside of your left ankle. Back foot lands at a 90-degree angle. We reach up to our side angle. We've nearly come another full circle. Beautiful movement to move through these cycles, the cycles of the universe, the creation, the sustenance, rise to your warrior two, and then ultimately the destruction, the cycles of life, the laws of nature. Reverse your warrior and accepting and embracing all stages of life, releasing from your warrior. And this time our toes come to point slightly inwards, pigeon-toed. We're going to fold over. And if you'd like to join me in a little tripod headstand practice, place your palms in line with your feet. So sending your palms back, and then your forehead, and tucking your elbows into chaturanga arms, and then your forehead and your crown roll onto the earth. Not forehead, crown. Crown lands onto the earth. Then we're going to lift our knees onto the little shelf we've created. And just find a little hang time in this beautiful little introduction to headstand. From here we can reach our legs up, release our legs, or simply come back down to earth. Or just hold here. I'm just holding here for a moment. And then we place our feet back down, moving up out of it. I just had to use my hand to get out of it then. And then we're going to rise, rolling our shoulders. Right foot points to the top of the mat, back foot 90 degrees, landing in our warrior two, reversing her. And then floating down and framing your foot, stepping back to your downward facing dog. And that was our mandala flow. We've completed 2 full circles. Release your knees to the earth and your heart space. Anahatasana pose, bringing either your chin or your forehead to the earth, surrendering bowing in deep reverence to Mother, our beautiful goddess Gaia, and hoping that this year, this must be the year that we come together and save her and protect her from the plundering of all of her resources. Let's come together and serve her and be aware of what our actions mean, and to make choices consciously that create a better planet for us, for the future generations of yogis to come. And I was reading this beautiful book. It's called Yoni Shakti, and it's super inspiring for all women to read. And it's a woman's practice of yoga. So the lineage of yoga was stolen from the feminine, and women were banished from practicing yoga. And this book, Yoni Shakti, is this reclaiming of the feminine powers of yoga, and the yoginis, these beautiful circles of feminine practitioners of yoga who, just know all of the beautiful benefits that we gain in our bodies and in our wisdom and our womb wisdom. And so I'm loving sharing this practice for women, and for everyone is invited, but just to really embody and embrace the femininity of the flow. And so let us move into our dolphin pose from here, placing our forearms on the earth, tucking our elbows in, creating right angles. You could even bring a block into the crevices of your thumbs and your first fingers, and pushing your forearms into the earth, pressing your palms, and tuck your toes and lift your hips. Walking your toes so your shoulders land above your elbows, pressing through, engaging through your core, feeling some lightness as you move your shoulders above your elbows and create this strengthening through your elbows to your shoulders, through your arms, pushing through your forearms, feeling that power, feeling that strength. For 5 beautiful breaths. For 4, for 3, 2, and 1, and stepping it back to your forearm plank. And let's see the powerful pose that we're in. Let's see how long we can hold it for. Maybe for 10 beautiful breaths. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release into your Sphinx pose. And then now we move into a softer part of the practice. We've flowed through our mandala. And so let's just allow our bodies to simmer in that residue of that flow, to move into the juiciness of our practice. Just releasing through your lower back now, and pressing your forehead onto a pillow made with your palms. We'll push to a downward dog, moving through, tucking your toes, pushing to your knees, and stepping into your downward dog. And we're simply going to, from here, move your right knee to right wrist and soften into a pigeon pose. So just find some equilibrium through your hips, leveling them, and then folding gently over to bring your forehead to the earth, to soften into your pigeon. To surrender. I bring my palms together in prayer above my head and pray for everything on this earth to find peace, to release the stress and suffering of nature, of humanity, of all the sentient beings. Suffering. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be free from suffering. And may my actions contribute in some way to their freedom and happiness. Pushing back to your arms. I bring my right palm into the inside of my knee. Back leg comes up and reaching back. So left toes grabbed by your left palm and like on the inside of your left foot, moving into this lovely mermaid. Twisting and stretching and releasing. Palms framing, stepping back to your last downward dog of the practice. So feeling this beautiful pose, softening your knees, sinking your heels, lifting your hips, engaging your upper arms. Neck is soft. And then bringing your right knee to left knee to left wrist. Your left shin lands at a 45-degree angle and your right leg floats back. Finding your balance. May this year be balanced for you. May it bring you joy and happiness, and may the challenges you face, may you flow through them. Bringing your forehead to the earth, your forebrain connecting to the rhythm beneath, the heartbeat of earth, just connecting into that beautiful vibration of the universe that resides in each and every one of us. May you feel held and supported this year. And soften here. Releasing through your hips. Releasing any stuckness, any emotional stickiness from this previous year. Now is the time just to completely let it go. Send it back to Mother Earth with gratitude for her to compost and recycle. Recycling. Let's recycle more. What can we use again and again rather than buying new and consuming new? Let's recycle to renew this beautiful earth. Let's think of the impact we have on this planet and tread more lightly this year. Pushing back. Finding your mermaid. Finding the inside of your right foot with your right hand. Stretching back. Creating space in this twist. This beautiful stretch for your right quad this time. This has always been a nemesis pose as a runner for me. I hope that these last few stretches really stretch and release through the body. create space for newness, for new juice to flow. Undoing and dropping onto your left hip. Coming around to roll down to the earth, vertebrae by vertebrae, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opening your hips, bring the soles of your feet together. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And because we are doing this cycle of life practice, we've created beautiful circles. So we must create the wheel, but take this in moderation. So modifying for your practice. So I'll guide you through a bridge first. And if you'd like to just stay in bridge, then please do. And then on the second round, we'll go through to a wheel. Place your heels towards your bum. Tickle your heels with your fingertips and press your forearms upon the earth. Lifting your hips to the sky into your bridge pose. You can bring your shoulders slightly underneath your body to grasp your hands, to clasp your hands and push your hips to the sky in your bridge pose for 5, 4, 3, lifting higher, 2 and 1, release. Opening up your hips, soles connect, landing in your Supta Baddha Konasana. Couple of breaths here. And then this time you can rise to your bridge or you can join me in a wheel. So heels pressing into the earth. Arms pushing your hips to the sky. Then bringing your hands by your ears, tucking your elbows into your center line. Pushing onto the crown of your head. Again, tucking your elbows into your center line. Pushing up to your wheel. And hold. And breathing here. Finding some beautiful lightness in your wheel pose. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Bringing the crown gently to the earth. And rolling out of your wheel. And your spine rolls back onto the earth. Opening up your hips. Pressing gently. Healing hands to your heart and belly. Connecting with your energy center. And let's bring our heels back onto the earth. Extend your arms at shoulder height. And releasing your hips to the right. So maybe just shimmying your hips to the left on the mat and then this gentle, simple, supine twist to the right and gaze to the left. Thank you for joining me today, this New Year's Day. And I'll put up this video online as well, so you can join in this flow at any time. And whenever you want to reconnect to the cycles of life, to this beautiful mandala flow, you can just jump online and it'll be on my YouTube channel and on the Warrioress website. Coming back to center, realigning, shimmying your hips to the right and bringing your knees to the left, looking out over your right fingertips. And just beginning to soften now, releasing any tension in your body. Letting it all go. What you don't need to carry with you. Any negatives, any heaviness. Now is a beautiful time just to leave them in the past year and embrace this fresh, bright, light, shiny new year. Coming back up to center. Let's create a happy baby. So, bringing your knees to the outer edges of your upper arms. Your hands clasp on to the outer edges of your feet. Holding there. And just gently rocking in your beautiful baby. I hope this new year brings you joy and peace. And feel that joy and peace in this moment. You've just practiced this beautiful flow, releasing it all and letting it go in your Shavasana. So just allow your legs to be heavy, your ankles to be soft, knees, your thighs, your bones in your legs are heavy upon the earth, held in her embrace. Your pelvis relaxes. Your womb space is enriched. Your body simmering in this beautiful divine feminine. Your spine laid upon this earth with gratitude. Breathing beautiful light energy through all your organs. Your lungs, your heart, your shoulders soft and expansive. And now relax through your arms, your upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists. Feel lightness in each fingertip. Body completely relaxed, surrendered, softened, bathing in a beautiful, healing, light bath, held with the gentle vibration. Beautiful earth energy. And soften your brow, your skull, heavy, held in this loving space. Breathing light into your third eye. And your eyes soften in their sockets. Your teeth and tongue relaxed. Simmer in this softness. Embodied in ecstasy. and bliss. And bringing life force back into your body, into your fingertips and your toes. Give them a gentle shake out and moving into a full body stretch. And rolling to your favorite side. You choose. It's your new year. I hope the actions that you take you there to the place, the destination that you want to reach this year. I hope all of your dreams come true. Join me in a comfortable seat. Grab my cushion and my tea. And bring your hands to prayer at your heart space. I wish you a beautiful flow through this year. I hope that you feel empowered like a warrioress on your journey this year. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. I implore you to follow your intuitive wisdom from this space. To be creative and conscious. Bring your fingertips to your lips. I wish you a beautiful connection to community, and to the earth, to nature. I wish you to flow through life this year with confidence and clarity. And then bring your hands to your heart space, and I just wish you pure love and compassion for 2024. Namaste, beautiful yoginis.